people. We're here live and direct once again.
You got so much love for me. It's taking a hold.
You're locked into the Big Bad Station with yours truly, DJKat the Kat-a-lyst. And of course, we've got a very special guest joining us. She's live and direct too. Make sure you keep it locked in. Yes. Big shout out to everybody sending lots of love, lots of blessings. It's always appreciated each and every time. And of course, without further ado, we've got to welcome the one and only Empress Aniya. Big shout out to everybody sending lots of blessings. It's greatly appreciated. And of course, right now, make sure you welcome the guests. So Empress Aniya, you there?
Yes, I am. Blessed love, everyone.
Blessings.
Kat. Shouts out to the UK and everyone listening in.
Every time. So of course, sister, tell the listeners, tell the people out there who you are and a little bit about yourself.
All right, Empress Aniya is an upcoming reggae artist. I am in Canada at the moment, and at the moment I'm just doing some promotions in regarding to my new and upcoming songs, my recent releases, and definitely just putting in the work out here and making my mark and stepping into the music world.
I like that, definitely.
Showcasing my music.
Yeah, I hear that. So, of course, tell us, how did your journey begin? How did this all kind of start and happen for you?
Oh man, DJ Kat. How did it started? Well, as a young girl, I was always the type of person to help someone. I was always the type of person to see someone in need and just send some kind gestures. Just being able to set aside that in life when I get a little older, I'm looking to do, some humanitarian things.
Yeah.
Putting forth my help and extending my hands in places that I could be able to help.
Okay.
So as I got older and I realized that, music, I'll be able to do that. I'll be able to use my platform in promoting positivity around the community, positivity around the place and where you are residing at the moment through my music.
Yeah.
So I was able to tap into that and dealing with the genre of music that I decided to do, I decided to just roll with that as a young girl. And leading into high school, it was just always poetry, stand-up poetry, poems. I always used to write a lot.
Okay.
So I just dedicated my time to now writing poetry, songs, and just putting vocalization into my career.
Wow, I hear that, definitely. So, you spoke there about poetry, you spoke there about reggae as well. What made you choose, or what chose those two avenues for you? What was it about those particular genres and styles of expression that you chose them?
Okay, well, reggae, being that I grew up listening to a lot of reggae music and knowing that time is the master, time always leads us to where we need to be indefinitely. We just have to go through the process.
Yeah.
Well, knowing where I wanted to, as I said, take a hold of on music levels, it's just coming from the people that I was listening to, the music because what you put in is what you get out.
Yeah.
So the people that I listen to, the people that inspire me, led to my aspirations and things for myself here.
Wow, I hear that, definitely. And when you're writing and being creative, how does it work for you? Do you freestyle it? Do you write it down? How does it all kind of work when you're doing what you're doing with music?
It's different. It varies, because sometimes I could be outside and I just in the park or something like that, and some words will come to me, and at the moment I probably don't have the instruments, everything that I need to record it.
Yeah.
But I'll definitely keep a note of it, keep a mindful note of it, jot it into my phone or record it or video it, or somehow just get it downloaded. Once it's downloaded, it's good to go. So I just go ahead and just finish it off. But inspirations and things are like these. It's just my circumstances, my friends, my family, just what we're going through, neighboring communities and stuff like these.
Yeah, I hear that, definitely. And before you came on, we were playing a tune called Love. Tell us about that tune and how it all came about.
Alright, so I wrote the song Love with the artist out of Toronto. She's called the Empress.
Yeah.
Juno previously Juno recording artist. So bigger ups. Shouts out to the Empress. Yes, yes.
Oh.
And recorded that song. we decided at the time there was a lot of gun violence in the area, a lot of shootings, a lot of stuff going on. So I also just came up with the idea of doing a song dedicated to men, dedicated to love, dedicated to black men. Just that's what came out, you know. So we rolled with it, we wrote it, we went in the studio, we delivered it, and now I'm just here promoting it.
Wow, I hear that, definitely. And how did you kind of meet up with each other? Did you know each other beforehand, or was it just by coincidence it happened?
Oh, yes. Actually, Empress, we're from the same area. Like, we lived in the same area. You know, we grew up, several areas have changed since then.
Yeah.
So we just know each other from high school days.
Okay.
And then eventually we got connected through the music.
I hear that, definitely. And of course, you've got two other great tunes as well, called Highway, and the other one called Weed and Grabber. You have to tell us about those two tunes as well.
Okay, so the Highway is the same one, Weed and Grabber. It's just sometime, you know, we're on the King's Highway. So when my meditation kicks, it's usually on the Haile Selassie meditation. So I got some fire I'm burning, whether it's politicals, whether it's just around, as I said, neighboring community issues, whether it's just family issues, whether it's just expectations in myself, certain things that I just put into the music. So that one is definitely dedicated to the weed farmers, the weed smokers, and everyone who takes the sacrament for the positive reasons. And we look towards burning any fire on any pedophilias or anything that's negative.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hear that 100%. And you know, somebody just asked a question that's listening in. They want to know, how are you coping within the industry being a female? And what advice can you give to other young females up and coming?
All right. So advice I would give is definitely just keep on doing what you're doing. Don't stray from what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. You already know the focus is you. The focus is getting everything done that you are here for, because we are all here for a purpose and a reason, DJ Kat.
Yeah.
So definitely I would tell them, stay focused on their visions, their goals, their aspirations in life, and don't let anything stop you. Now, what I do is normally just a lot of meditation and herbal medication. Yes, I
hear that, for real. And, you know, when it comes to, I suppose, the business aspect and, of course, being an artist as well, how do you kind of separate the two? Because, obviously, they're very different in what they require. How do you separate the two?
All right. So the business aspect, it's once again, it's just me finding out several things that I hold, and everyone has these capabilities, right? I mean, we just have to take time with ourselves, overstanding ourselves, and take time with another individual, overstanding them, showing empathy, showing love and kindness. Is Haile Selassie already showed us the way to go, and Empress Menin already showed us what it is we need to do in regarding to love and nurturing. So definitely just stay focused on yours and make sure your family and everyone is good.
Yeah, I hear that, for real. And, you know, there's lots of young people now up and coming, and they want to get into this business, get into music. What advice would you give them, you know, as starting off new and fresh? What would you say to them?
Make sure you have a good team.
Okay.
Make sure the team is dedicated to, you know, one vision, one goal, one, you know?
Yeah.
One way. It's only one way. I mean, and the only way from here is up.
I hear that, definitely. And, you know, I'm pretty sure you've been very busy during this period of time. What kind of new things have you been bringing out so the listeners can go and check you out and go and see what you've been up to?
All right, so anyone can go ahead and definitely get in contact with me on the socials. They can also verify my upcoming songs and drops on YouTube. That is YouTube at Empress Aniya, and that's EmpressNya on YouTube, and subscribe for the upcoming events.
I hear that, definitely.
So I have what I would like to say is definitely I have some current songs that are out right now, as the one Getaway. We're dealing with a DJ Alarkin from out in Costa Rica.
Yeah.
That production. So we're doing promotion on Getaway, doing promotion on the Grabba and Weed and Grabba song with a DJ Peel Out production from out of Jamaica. And then I have some upcomings, which is Indie Roots Productions, Black Street Music Productions, a Brown Boss Music Production, and also a feature with Hitman Wale. And I think it's Merciless, but we're not too sure if we're going to be dropping it soon because everything just happened. So it's a Hitman Wale featuring Empress Aniya.
Okay, I hear that, definitely. And I want to know who inspires you, who's given you kind of this inspiration on a personal level and I suppose a musical level as well.
All right, so my inspirations definitely come from, I would say, the Lord, just watching my surroundings, finding out myself, getting in tune with myself, tapping into the higher self, higher me, focusing, processing, and just downloading everything that's happening in order to put out the best me.
Yeah.
So I would definitely say inspired by myself and just doing the things that I set out to do and getting them done. In Queen Ifrica, someone I listens to, Sizzla Kalonji when it comes to music.
Yeah.
The greats, Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, definitely, and aspirations do come from some of these artists.
Wow, you know what, you said some powerhouses there, definitely. So, I can't have you on here and not ask you if you would be up for it to sing a little something for the listeners out there. Would you be up for that?
All right. I'm going to give you 30 seconds of the song. You have the song or you just want me to do it?
I think you should just do it a cappella so the listeners can hear you.
Alrighty. So I'm going to go over Getaway. I'm not too sure if you played that one earlier.
No, I'll be playing that after. After we've spoken, I'll be playing that one, definitely.
All right. So I'll just drop that one for you.
Okay.
All right. So DJKat, big up yourself out in the UK. Everyone listening in. It's your girl Empress Aniya on the check-in. Bop, bop. Love, love, love you, bring me love. Love, you bring me love. I just when I'm looking in your eyes, it feels so nice. The way you give me good loving, it feels so right. I think about this every single day and night. Loving you, touching you, I wanna be your wife. I feel the most high, that's what stays inside. My heart said I'm trusting everything, trusting everything you do. I said let's make life 26, but I'm feeling that 40 like.
Hey. Up. More love every time. So, of course, before we say bye for now, I'm pretty sure we'll keep on hearing about you and keep hearing about what you're doing. What would you like to say to the people that follow you, the listeners out there, and the people that have just heard you for the first time? What would you like to say to them?
I would love to say thanks, everyone, once again for checking in. I look forward in seeing you on the journey. I look forward in coming out to the UK and blessing you with some of my music and Empress styles out of Toronto. Blessings.
Every time. And you know what? Before we do go, somebody's just sent me a message asking, who would you like to collab with?
That's a question is asked a lot.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't want to leave any artists out, but if I would, my combination of artists that I would want to collab with, it does include, of course, Toronto. So Drake, I have Sizzla Kalonji. I would definitely want to do something with Spice. I definitely want to do something with Vibes Cartel, Skilly Bang, Street Jenna, and the list goes on. Queen Ifrica. So it's just like a combination.
Okay, I hear that. I think you've made them happy because you mentioned a few artists. They're sending me back some emojis, fire emojis. They like the answers there. So, of course, it's been a blessing to speak with you. I know that we've been kind of contacting each other through Instagram, so it's been a blessing to actually talk and hear your voice. And of course, any new music you've got, please send it my way. I'm happy to promote it on the radio, and it's been a blessing, sis.
Blessings, Rastafari.
Every time. So we'll speak again soon, yeah?
Oh, for sure.
Definitely.
Again, UK blessings.
Bless up. Bless. We'll speak soon. Bless up. Yes, people, please do go out there, go and support Empress and Aniya. Definite vibes, definite energy each and every time. Big shout out to all of those as well who've been sending me lots of different messages. Okay, it's greatly appreciated. But of course, because Empress and Aniya was on the line, we've got to play at least one more of her tunes, and this one is called Highway. Here we go.
No, it's your girl Empress. Hiya. Bless you. No, from when me tell you if you drop off your Kiki. No, no one part over there, so for me. I'm smoking weed like this. I'm beating these white tees. In on me bad white tees. I make Nikes. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a bees. I saw the grabber at me. I saw the grabber at me. I saw the grabber at me. Hot grabber hot split, but a quick fix. When you're stressed, you know say that I fix it. Big up the man we say no nonsense, and big up the girl we say no chatting. From your violate the king of straight clappings. Rape a boy you go dead, so